Like quiet storms that shape the sky without warning, mistakes slip into people's lives and leave behind lessons they cannot ignore. Sometimes individuals worry too much about what others think, letting their opinions control them, and at other times, they fail to take school seriously, only to regret it later when it truly matters. For instance, they might ignore assignments and then fail a test. They may even try to hide their faults out of fear of the consequences, like lying about breaking something. Yet, the way humans face those moments defines them. They should deal with errors calmly by thinking of solutions instead of panicking. Admit their mistakes with honesty rather than denying them. Avoid blaming others, even when it feels easier. Accept responsibility with courage. Stop obsessing over what went wrong and focus on what can be improved now. However, they must work to prevent it from happening again. Ultimately, asking for help is crucial because at the end, every fault is not a fault, but a hidden step guiding each soul toward an extraordinary version of themselves.
Making mistakes is simply a part of being human. They are our lifelong teachers. They guide us through our journey and help us get back up with a memory of not repeating the same error twice. Unfortunately, no one can avoid them, especially in the most fundamental parts of life, whether social or academic.
Sorry.
However, we can navigate our mistakes and manage how to respond properly and fairly. That is what self growth and personal development are truly about.
It starts with responsibility. We learn and adapt from our mistakes, show empathy, and that leads us to fairness and growth.
Moreover, the idea that failing at something, like a test for example, makes a person a failure is a huge misconception. It's normal to feel embarrassed or scared of the consequences, which often leads to hiding or denying the truth instead of facing it. But what isn't normal is getting defensive, resorting to excuses, or throwing the blame on others. Luckily, there are ways to avoid that unwanted behavior. The healthy way of dealing with a mistake starts with honesty and admission, without shifting the blame. So, in other words, take responsibility for your own actions. However, beware of beating yourself up for weeks over that mistake. Instead, seek guidance and help from a parent, sibling, teacher, or a trusted person. This can guide you to review your mistake, learn where you went downhill, and give you the chance to improve and grow.